All right, so Marianna, let's talk more globally then. You're sitting there in the UK, and we know that the UK is having its own challenges right now dealing with the pandemic just within its own borders, convincing people to respect social distancing to begin with. I mean, there was that video coming out of the UK just recently about sunbathers out and police having to convince them, listen, go back home. This is not a holiday really at this point in time. But beyond that then, even the government level, there was first seemingly almost Trump-esque like denial on the part of Johnson about this pandemic. Do you think that a country like the UK, which does, technically help in other countries' affairs around the world and has done so for many years, do you think it even really has the ability to do so at this point?
Well, the government's response here in the UK has been below par since the very beginning. And it's pretty obvious that they don't really know what they're doing, and they're responding with random acts of imposing measures at the very last minute. So if they do this within the country, I don't think they will be able to respond globally, especially with the government that they have at the moment. That is a more isolationist government.
And do you think that the government at this point realizes what kind of danger it may be putting itself in right now and its own people if it doesn't work with the international community, even when it comes to, for example, as we're talking about asylum seekers, refugees, IDPs, etc.?
I don't think that they have realized the impact of this pandemic generally. And, for example, they are imposing measures within the UK, but they're completely ignoring the asylum seekers who live in the UK, the stateless people who live in the UK, and everyone that doesn't have papers in the UK, as well as the homeless populations. So the measures that they have been taking are for the middle and upper classes, and they're completely ignoring everyone else.